Borrowed words in action number 2. Learning English through pictures. Number 11 all the way to number 20. Let us get this started with Bruce, Camouflage, Chick, Circa, Coupe, Creme de la Creme. Creme de la Creme. Obviously French. If it's not French and if it's Italian, I'm doomed. Curriculum, debacle, elite, or apparently elite, and en route. En route, Cinco de Mayo. Mr. Levitt is fierce and brusque. Some people think he is rude. Don't touch the plants. How much is this rose, please? $5. Deal, wallet. If he didn't grow such beautiful plants, nobody would do business with him. The strange thing is that he talks very gently to his plants. Let's find you a nice sunny spot, shall we? I should be a voice actor. I'm a voice actor. Alright, now brusque is apparently not just French but also Italian. Now French and Italian is a specialty of ours apparently. This is curt, means curt and very abrupt. Like, you're being very rude. Like, don't touch the plants! How much is this rose, please? $5. Do you want it? That kind of stuff. Yeah, the good thing about this is you can be as brusque as you want if you're the only one who does your job. Alright, next up, we have camouflage. Camouflage is once again French. Lots of French words. But then again, the British's next door neighbor is the French. It's the Irish, actually, but the next closest neighbor is the French, so French definitely does have a large influence on them. Now, camouflage. Camouflage is something that makes something more difficult to see by disguising it. You know, like geckos and chameleons. They do that by changing the color of their skin, literally. But we humans do not have the power to change the color of our skin. Technically, we do if we're blushing or something like that, but that doesn't count. Here, what we do instead is like disguise ourselves by coloring our skin. Peter and Jane are spies. They have to keep very quiet. They hide so that the enemy doesn't know that they are being watched. What do you mean by the enemy? I wonder what they have against them. Unfortunately, their mother doesn't like their camouflage. Obviously, what kind of mother would like their kids to look like? It's like, oh, mom. 내가 집으로 돌아와서 이렇게 생겼었으면 뭐라고 말 거예요?
아이고야.
Alright, so, 아이고야. Okay, that's understandable. Translation, oh my god. OMG! Regardless, though, yeah, whatever mother would probably hate their kids looking like this, unless their mother did this when they were young. They were once teenagers too, you know? You know what I mean? Alright, next up, we have chic. Now, chic. Looking chic, French. It's like it's a French, and it means fashionable and stylish. Now, if you're fashionable and you're very stylish, that just means that you're fashionable, very fashionable. Let's make this showy! Poor Samantha, she spends so much money on clothes, and on shoes, and on handbags, but she never succeeds looking chic. She looks like those, I don't even know how to describe this. Probably because she's just a little too old. Or maybe it's just because she's a little too short. Next up, we have circa. Circa is Latin and it means around or approximately at some time. No, around or approximately some time, like circa 1987 or circa 5000. Venite! Venite is Latin for come on. This coin could possibly have been dropped here circa 2000 years ago. I wonder how that happened. Coin flip time. Come on. Ah, my money! Venite! Aw, they didn't find the coin that was under the rock. That's so sad, but then again, bad luck. And someone else found that money, and now if they sell it, they're gonna be like $5 billion or something like that, if they can prove that it's from circa 5000 BC. Next up, we have coup d'etat. Now, coup d'etat, or coup, apparently, is just a blow. Now, it literally means a blow. Nowadays, though, it means to go ahead and overthrow an existing government by a small group of people. Like, you overthrow, or like, it's like a revolution. You overthrow the British monarchy to make the Americans. You overthrow the French monarchy to make the French Republic. You overthrow wait, come to think of it, the British king and queen are still here. Okay, that's just about it. Journalist Betty Tan received a phone call in the middle of the night. She has been summoned to the headquarters of the leaders of the coup d'etat. Betty is the only foreign journalist to have been granted this privilege. It's a tremendous coup for a young journalist, but a very scary experience too. Now this must have been exhilarating. Hopefully she can speak English. I assume it's a she because of this. It could be a he. Oh, wait, nope, it's definitely a she. Alright. Next up, we have Crème de la Crème. This is, as soon as you see it, you can already see that it is French. Now, Crème de la Crème is like the very best of their kind. It's like the very best of your kind. Like, it's the best of the best. Yeah, the best of the best. We did our research incognito. Our consumer advisory panel then met. We unanimously decided that for creaminess and fruitiness, the milkshakes at Joe's are the crème de la crème. Someday I'm gonna need to watch Richie Rich again. Alright, next up we have curriculum. Now, curriculum is Latin, and it's a set of subjects that are taught in a school, or a particular series of subjects within a school. Like, the curriculum at this school is like, we have chemistry courses, a biology course, a history course, which you can go take the global history course, the social studies, or the U.S. history course. We also offer U.S. government and politics, even though we're not in the USA, and the regular things as well, too. The curriculum at Clown School is very varied. Students study sports and gymnastics, especially falling over. They have classes in painting and drawing, especially on their own faces. Mathematics and physics are also on the curriculum to improve the accuracy with which students to throw custard pies and squirt water. That's a very good excuse to teach these guys science. To graduate, students have to make people laugh. Laugh-o-meter. Pass. Awesome sauce. Right, next up, we have debacle. Debacle is another French word, and it means the breaking up or sweeping away of ice in a river during springtime. That's not what debacle is. Debacle is all like your failure. It was like a very big failure, something that's super big, something that's a super big loss, or something that's just something that happens to go ahead and make something stupid. We kept losing our games. We haven't scored any goals. Then we got a manager. The manager looks exactly like your coach. For most, this would have been a debacle. For us, this was a victory. Dun, 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 dun. They're like, huh? What the hell? They just lost. Yay, we scored 2 goals. What? Why are they doing? Oh, it's because they did 0 last time. Ah, understandable. Anything is good for them, even -1. Next up, we have élite or elite. I personally like the pronunciation elite. Again, you can guess that this is from the French words. Now, this is a group of people who have greater abilities or greater privileges than a majority of ordinary people. You know, like the first class people, the guys who buy first class tickets. They're either the family of the pilot, or they're just like, you know, super rich or just very loaded. They were traveling on the same ship, but there was no contact between the elite and the emigrants. But disaster struck one and all. The lady and the laborer's wife ended up in the same boat. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about this, so everyone has to survive or everyone has to die. That's the sad truth about things. Alright, next up we have en route. Now, en route is like on the way or during a journey to some place. Like, en route towards Asia, I was thinking about Kung Fu Panda, because, you know, Asia. I haven't watched Kung Fu Panda in, like, years. I stopped for a coffee en route to the cinema and bumped into Jenny. She invited me to her party where she introduced me to George. We soon fell in love, sappy. It's strange what you think of en route to your wedding, but I remember the cafe, but not the film I was going to see. Alright, that's what happens when you get romance into your head. These are the next 10 words, 21 all the way to 30, and until next time, Shihana, peace. Bye-bye!